Hi and welcome to part 4 of the Hellcat build I'm doing for E-models. Where do we leave off? So we left off the other part with struggling to put the two fuselage parts together, which I've eventually glued at the back here. I mean, I've taken the clamps and things off this and it's just popped straight back open again. So I've used a stronger glue on it, and at the moment it seems to be holding. So we'll come back to that at a later stage, because it was being to set mojo so early on. So we move on to doing the wings. At the top of the page it shows you which build type. So for example, this is with the wings down and wheels up as if it's in flight. So you'd build it up using these parts. So up to part 51, that is exclusively for wheels up option, and then we get to wheels down with the wings either folded or unfolded on there. So this is the bit we're working through. So we have the main part on there. As you see, we already have bendy issues. So someone mentioned in the comments about Airfix's soft plastic. They're just saying that it's good for the glue, but unfortunately with the soft plastic it does seem to warp a bit. As I've had big warps in the fuselage, a bit less so on this one, and hopefully when the struts and everything are apart it will straighten everything up. So we'll see how that goes. So we're working through making up struts and the structure inside the where the wheels go. Can't think of the word then. So they all build up roughly like so. Okay, and with this part you paint the interior depending on what external colour you're going for. Pages A, B and D, they're all the blue options, which is 15. And C is if you're doing the more camouflage version on there. So I'm doing the blue one. So all the internal parts will all be painted in the gloss blue. So we'll be working through this once we've got it primed up. What's at the back here? Hopefully, well, the idea always was to, for me in my head, is to build it with one wing down and one wing folded to just show the options. Looks like this is where you make a decision which way you're going to go, because there's two parts. These 4 parts will be fitted if you have the wings folded, or on these parts which are longer if you have the wings unfolded. So flaps, wings unfolded, flaps up 3 to 6, and unfolded wings with flaps down 9 to 12 on there. So I think on the wing that was down I was hoping to have the flaps down, on the wings up folded, so I might have to mix these two parts, but we'll have a look and see what can we do with that, and then we go on to building other parts inside the wings. So I'll keep on cleaning these up. So I've done those, I've just got these 4 parts to a bit of denubbing and seam lining. So I don't really see that, there's a big seam line just there to sand off, and then we'll look at either priming them separately or building it up and priming it, because it's all going to be the same colour. So I'll have a look at which way we're going to do that. I might do a bit of a dry fit in a bit and see how it looks. So we'll pause it here, I'll finish our cleaning up, and then we'll have a look, see where we're going to go from there. Okay, next we're doing the wing, or the wings should I say, stern obviously. So this one I'm going to be doing as the straight wing, so I still have all the flaps open and the guns uncovered on there. So basically what I've done is cleaned up all the struts and things and loosely fit them together. So they will go in there something like that. And then once I've got all these in place, I'm then going to fit the guns and the ammo boxes and things a bit so you can be able to see through the hatch on top. So that's where I'm up to. So what we'll do is get it all glued together and then we'll look at priming things. So I think before I start gluing things, I need to paint the bottom, this area in the dropping everything now in the zinc chromate. So I think what we'll do is I'll prime this area, get it painted, and then we can sit all this in because this is all the same colour. And with all these, basically everything's the green colour, apart from these parts which go at the end, so they are blue on the outside and green on the inside. I think it goes like that way around, something like that. So anyway, we'll see where everything goes. So that's what we're up to next. Okay, see you in the next bit. Okay, so this is where I've got up to with the wing. This one's the straight one, so we'll have the hatches open, showing the guns, which will look something like this. I mean, this isn't the part that will cover the wing, but you can see it shows the guns, the bullets coming in, and the ammo boxes, and just two guns barrels sticking through, and the third one in there. So what have we done with these? Machine guns themselves are done in gunmetal did a bit of dry brushing on the top to give it a bit of definition with dark aluminium. The ammo boxes, basically interior green, with I did Tamiya's matte yellow with panel line wash over the top, just to make it look a bit aged, a bit used on there. And cleaned up all the tops of the sprues, so when it does eventually fit on into the plane, all the joints should be pretty good. So that's what you're going to see through the top of the engine, top of the wing. I've made up the other one. This is the folded one, so this will all be covered with the wing. So once I painted it, I can touch up the two barrels, which probably have to do a bit with this when I painted the outside in the blue. So that's where we're up to. Let's get a bit of room, 2 secs. So when we fix the wings on, the flat one has a whole part which goes across the top of this central part, and the folded wing has a part which slots into this part here to hold it up in the raised position. So what we'll do, we'll call this part finished for now, and then we'll move on to get the wings and things ready. I think I need to paint this up before it's boxed in. They're on the inside of the wells. So we'll stop it there, and we'll come back in the next part where we can move on to more construction rather than detail parts like this for the wing. Okay, see you in the next part. And don't forget, pop along to eModels, that's emodels.co.uk. Brilliant website, they've recently updated it. Find it on there. If you can't find it on there, drop them an email and they'll see whether they can get it for you. Okay, thanks very much. See you in the next bit.